I was on the school bus speaking to this girl once, and she was from the exact same hometown as me. And she was telling me she didn't have many friends there, she doesn't go out much, but I go out in my hometown all the time. I love that place. I got so many good friends. And we were discussing this, and it made me think maybe it is pretty much who you are and how much time you've spent trying to make friends in a certain area. Maybe it isn't even like where you are, because I think that you can make friends anywhere in the world. And she like has a lot of friends in our school. There's nothing wrong with her, but she found it hard to like branch out in a place where, she didn't know too many people, so she didn't have that many good friends. But I've managed to make it work. I think anybody can. And in this video, I'm going to go over how you can meet good friends no matter where you are, but there are a few tips that I can give you. I'm Finn. I help young guys make really good quality friends, not just like friends you binge drink with, people you actually want to be around and you can have a good time with them. By the way, bro, if you want my full course, like with my method and my step-by-step guide to do this, click the link in the description. I have a course. Now, even just like a week ago, I hadn't been out in a minute. I'd been just like studying. I had this really big exam period and I wasn't going out for a while. I was still hanging out with a friend here and there once a week or twice a week, getting dinner or going to the gym. So it wasn't like a complete social isolation period, but literally only like half a week ago, I was feeling extremely awkward. I don't know if I've uploaded my vlog yet, but it was really tough, man. And then literally I went out with this guy. We were talking to a bunch of people. Over the night, we got a bit more and more confident. And then the next night I went out again. And from the night before, I'd like finally gotten back in my flow. I'd been speaking to a bunch of people and I had one of the best nights I've had in such a long time. I had so much fun, bro. Even though I was doubting myself the entire way through. So I understand how hopeless you feel, like it's impossible to make really good friends or to be that really social guy. But I promise you it's possible. You're always going to doubt it. Like, you're always going to think it's impossible to be that super social guy until you've actually done it. You don't need to logically think, oh yeah, and this person likes me, so that's proof that I'm a likable guy. It'll usually just happen after a few months. Some crazy cool fucking event goes on, and you're like, holy shit, only a few months ago I was struggling. Some friends you can be around, and like for example, I was hanging out with a bunch of my boys outside the 7-Eleven, and we're all like childhood friends. We've been having good laughs since we were young, but we weren't that close until we planned to hang out again. I only planned this like 3 or 4 years after I left my old school, and I had this bottle of water and I just thought it'd be funny to splash one of them, and we all started splashing each other and chasing each other around. And I was laughing my ass off. We were all like so happy to be around each other. We were like being a bit goofy, right? And by the way, like, don't do this to your friends. It's just that we have like, it was acceptable in that scenario because we know each other so well. We know each other. We know what's like slides and what doesn't. And he was still a bit mad. But when you're with certain people, you have such a good time and it genuinely makes life like 100 times more enjoyable. Like you love living. Now, it may be hard to meet friends like this or to get them to come and hang out with you. That's why you need to make an effort a lot of the time. With this specific guy, so this is kind of funny. I'm in the taxi with my friend and we're going to this restaurant and we're going to eat steak, basically. And we call our friend and we're like, yo, you on the way? Here's the address. And he's like, wait, is that a steak place, bro? We forgot he was vegetarian. I've grown up with this guy. And he was like, oh, I'm not going to come. I'm not gonna come after either, like it's kind of late. But I was like, no, bro, we want you to come. Surely come, man. It would be so much fun. So we had to like encourage him, say, no, it's fine. We want you to come. Just come after dinner. And when he came out, we were having an amazing time and it was so nice to spend time with him. I fucking love this guy so much, bro. But I'm saying that when you want to make really good friends, it's not something that will come easy to you. And a lot of the time, let's say you're a young guy, you're not like a successful entrepreneur, you're not a successful young guy, you may not be like the top of your school social hierarchy, you may not like be the most jacked athlete or something, but that's fine. Just be aware that the people you're meeting, you may have to meet them like here and then grow together. Because, and this may not be like only, your achievements, your gym and stuff. This may be your social skills, because your social skills with your friends and being able to have a great laugh with them is actually like pretty much one of the most important things about success in my opinion. Because think about it, if you can't even have a good time around really close boys, you don't even have close boys, then what's the point of being rich as fuck or having a really nice job or whatever you want to say? Being super, no one wants to be a super lonely jacked guy, bro. It's better than being a lonely skinny guy, but bro, you want to have good friends. And so something that I've had to do with one of my friends in specific, he's like a little bit less confident socially. He's still like really good fun to be around. He has social skills. He's just shy when you go out to like a new place. And sometimes you have to be that leader. I remember the first time I went to an event with him, we were in this venue and there was like so many girls around us our age. There was a bunch of guys. We were both feeling quite kind of awkward. So I just did the strategy, bro. You just go up to some guy. This is all you do, bro. You walk up to a guy. You're like, hey, that's literally all you do, bro. And then you dab them up. Hey, what's your name, man? Nice to meet you. People, by the way, side point, people are so much more friendly than you think, especially once you leave high school or you're outside of school. People are so much nicer. And let me keep rolling with this. We kept saying to hi to some guys, and then I was speaking to some girls that I'd met before. I was like, oh, by the way, this is my friend, and I introduced them. And over the night, like over the next hour or something, it went from like 0 to 100. Like we were talking to everybody, bro. This guy all of a sudden is like the social Giga Chat of the world, bro. Giga Chat. He's like the most social dude all of a sudden, bro. Sometimes all you need to do is like help give your friends that little push. Help plan the event. Sometimes you need to be the leader saying, okay, you message like 3 different boys personally. You get one friend to confirm he's coming to a place with you. And then you make a group chat and you say, oh, me and let's say Krish, for example, me and Krish are going to dinner. You boys should come join us. And then when you have a friend coming with you and it's already something set up and you're like hyping it up, like tonight's going to be a good night, then more people are likely to come and you're more likely to build this like social group. Trust me, mate. I get how hard it is to make good friends. I'm just telling you that it's possible. It will take time and it's something that you may not just be able to like do because you may be able to meet friends whenever, right? But meeting like genuinely really good people who are loyal is not something that should be rushed. Because most people aren't even loyal. Like most people will stab you in your back if they need to. Not because they want to a lot of the time, but just because they're not like mentally strong enough or like for example, if a guy can never get a girl and you have your girlfriend and you say, oh, go hang out with my friend for a bit, I'm going to the bathroom. Do you really trust that this guy isn't going to like hit on your girl if she's hitting on him? Yeah, like ideally that doesn't happen, but you want to be around friends you can trust entirely. Like I can trust my best friend around a girl. I don't even need to look. And I know that he's not going to fucking go for her ever. Because I know that when we're going out on nights out and he wants a girl, I'll just say, okay, all you. Or if he's like, oh, she's bad, and I say she's bad as well, and I say, no, bro, do you mind if I get this one? He always says yes. I only ever do that every now and then. But the one time I did it with a really good looking blonde girl, he was like, no, that's all you, bro. And I don't even want her. He refused to go for her after. Because when you're with like really good friends and you value each other a lot and you've grown a close bond, it becomes more about each other than like things you can. I use girls as an example, but it could be money. It could be anything, man. You need to be aware that if somebody's like starving for something, then you can't trust them as much. So it's a bit sad. You can't be as close with people who aren't like as high level, but some people who are still like a low level still have like a very high level of loyalty. And all you need to do is help them with the things like, okay, for example, they are super scared to talk to girls. Just help them out. And then you're basically like helping them grow as a person and making them a stronger off version of themselves. And they'll be more loyal to you because of that. Just trust me, bro. There's a few like social codes, like bro codes that you need to be aware of. But apart from that, there's not much you need to know about making good friends. Literally, just don't ever speak to a girl that your guy friend is interested in. Don't take money from him. Defend him. Don't shit talk him. Defend him behind his back. Let him know if somebody said something about him politely. You don't need to like let them know something if they like really don't want to know. But if they're the kind of guy that wants to know if somebody said something about them, tell them. There's not that many things you need to do, bro. Just be like a good, respectful friend. And when you fuck up, just say like, oh, I'm sorry, I fucked up. Like, do you mind? Or if they push over your boundaries, just say, bro, I really don't appreciate that. I don't respect that. And say it firmly. Because sometimes, bro, unfortunately, some friends are just going to shit on you and you need to be able to walk away. If you want my personal help making an amazing fucking friend group who you trust a lot, click the link in the description. You can also book a free call to just chat if you're on the edge about buying my course, or if you want to have like a personal coaching like plan. It will be paid, of course, bro. I ain't free, but for now there's no cost to booking a 30-minute call, so I'd be happy to speak to you and give you some upfront advice. And if you're interested in a coaching package, then we can speak about that. But if not, it's all good. And have a great day, bro. Also, do we rock with the glasses? Take care, man.